Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Hello, students. Please put your cameras on. Everybody. Vindhya, Riyant, Anurag. See, Manisha ma'am told me to start natural phenomena. So we can start that today. Vindhya, Riyant, Anurag. Vindhya, why your camera setting is off? Riyant. Okay, we can start. Good to start now. So, what are natural phenomenon? So these are like any interruptions or interventions which occur naturally without any kind of human involvement. Okay, so these are called as natural phenomena.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Rishika.
Ma'am, I don't think I have this chapter in my textbook.
It's okay, you can listen. So natural phenomenon is anything that occurs on its a natural phenomenon is anything that occurs on its own in nature without any kind of human intervention or human involvement. Any kind without any kind of human involvement. So understand what is natural phenomenon. The definition is clear so far. So, like examples, you can take storms, winds, tides, volcanic eruptions, cyclones, etc. All these can be considered as natural phenomenon. So, what examples we can include? Fog, storms, winds, tides, cyclones, volcanic eruptions. So, all these are examples of natural phenomena. So, can you tell me like natural phenomenon are destructive or not? What do you think? Are they destructive in nature? What does destructive mean? Why no one is answering?
Ma'am, it is destructive.
Yeah, it is destructive. So, like when you take lightning, thunderstorms, cyclones, earthquakes, all these are destructive in nature. So, we can write that point also. Before that, you write it's 2 points.
Can you explain the word destructive?
Yeah, you can say like harmful,
Okay.
which cause damage. Done? Done, students? Okay. So some natural phenomenon, like not all, some are destructive. Some natural phenomenon.
Aren't all of them are destructive?
No. Some natural phenomenon can be destructive, such as cyclones, thunderstorms, lightning, and earthquakes. Such as cyclones, thunderstorms, lightning, and earthquakes, these are destructive in nature. So we can follow like certain ways where we can get protect from these natural disasters. Okay. However, there are some ways with which we can protect and prepare ourselves from these natural disasters. Rohini, Abhinav, yeah, Abhinav.
Ma'am,
Who is that? Yes, Rohini.
ma'am, this lesson is from chemistry, right?
No, it's bio.
Ma'am, it's bio.
Hmm?
Okay, ma'am.
So 1 minute, let me check this whole chapter. So here you have got electric charges rubbing. So it is physics. It is under physics.
Okay, ma'am.
Abba. Done, students?
Yes.
So we can discuss one natural phenomenon here. So we can start with lightning part. So what is lightning?
Can we call this lightning as a part of thunderstorm?
No, it's not a part. Both are different.
Like based
The lightning, it is like an electric spark that occurs in nature. Okay, so it causes due to the accumulation of charges in the cloud. Okay, so charges get accumulated in the clouds. It can be deadly. It causes the destruction of the life. Okay, so lightning is an so lightning is an electric discharge or an electric spark that occurs in nature on a major scale. Okay, so how it is caused? It is caused by the accumulation of the charges in the cloud. It is caused by the accumulation of charges in the cloud. Okay, so it can cause destruction to the life, even the property. So it can be deadly and cause the destruction of life and property. Clear?
just a minute. Clear, but I'm still writing.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I did not understand the second point.
It caused destruction to life and property.
No, not that way, ma'am. Like, is caused by the accumulation of charges in the cloud.
Yeah, we can discuss that. No problem.
Okay, ma'am.
Done.
Ma'am, I'm still writing.
Yeah. See, we can say like Rohini, the current is nothing but flow of charges. Do you know that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that is if you can compare to that. So this is like happening naturally in the cloud. The charges are accumulated. So thus a spark is produced because of the accumulation of charges in the cloud.
Ma'am, like, where do these charges come from? Like, to accumulate? No.
Yeah, it is what that is natural phenomenon. Certain chemicals or certain reactions involved in it because of which charges are accumulated.
So once the charges are accumulated, what happens? Like, how is that spark produced?
Yeah, there will be collision between them, between the charges.
So this causes light.
Yeah. Thus, it creates a strong electric field, which lead to lightning.
So is there any heat produced?
Yeah, if there is electric field produced, so obviously heat is also getting produced.
Okay.
So actually, what is the phenomenon involved here is whatever the water vapor is there, that rises. Okay. So whenever it reaches the cloud, so the particles will collide with each other. In that particular time, the electrons present in those particles, they get transferred from one particle to another particle. So thus a spark is produced. Understand?
Ma'am, can you please repeat?
Like when, as the water vapor rises, okay, in the cloud, it will freeze, right? Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, it freezes into like ice crystals or and droplets, you can say. So these particles they collide with each other. So when they collide with each other, the electrons get transferred in between the particles. So the particle is made up of particles, right? What are the particles which are present in any molecule? Like electrons, protons, neutrons. I think you know you have an idea about
Yes.
that. So the
Yes, ma'am.
electrons get transferred with that. Okay, so because of that, electric field is produced.
Okay.
Okay, clear? And if you see the accumulation, we have mentioned the accumulation of charges. So charges are generally positive charge as well as negative charge, right? When you take a cloud, the negatively charged particles concentrated themselves at the bottom. So if you take a cloud, so let's say this is a cloud, in this positively charged particles are present at the top of the cloud and negatively charged present at the bottom of the cloud. Okay, so that's what accumulation happens, which leads to the development of electric field.
Okay, ma'am.
Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So if you take like in ancient times, the people are unaware about this lightning. So now, as the scientists, because of the scientists, they came to know about the effects of this, and the certain precautions are being taken by the people to protect from the natural phenomenon. Okay, in ancient times, people were unaware of the cause of lightning. Of the cause of lightning, and hence they were scared of it. So nowadays, scientists have evolved some precautions that can help us prepare and protect from the natural phenomenon. from this natural phenomenon. So you can draw that as Rohini asked. So take a cloud. In the cloud, you can see the accumulation of positive charges at the top and negative charges at the bottom. So do you want me to write what is the phenomenon involved in lightning mechanism?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So first write this and then let me know. Then after completion, I'll be writing the entire mechanism, what is involved in lightning. Done? So remove E from here. It's lightning. Done, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Rishika? Okay. Vindhya done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's see what is lightning. What is the mechanism involved in lightning? So what we know, so during thunderstorms, so the air whichever present, so the air moves upward and water droplets move downward. Because of this particular movement, charge separation takes place. So charge, that is positive charge goes to the top and negative charge comes to the bottom. Okay, so let me write one by one, then I'll explain it. So during thunderstorms, air currents move upward and water droplets move downward. Okay, so this particular moment, this moment causes separation of charges in the cloud. Charges in the cloud. Okay. Positive charge collect at the plus charge collects at the upper part and the negative charge at the lower part of the cloud. Positive charge collect at the upper part and negative charge at the lower part of the cloud. First, write down these. So,
Ma'am?
understand what is happening. So, air goes upward and then their cooling happens and water droplets come down, right? So, when this movement is happening, the charges are separated in the cloud. How they are separated? The positive charge is collected at the upper part and negative charge at the lower part.
Ma'am, is
Understand?
there any reason behind why positive charges are collected in the upper part and the negative charges are collected at the lower part?
No, there is no such reason. So that's what they are moved. And these negative charges, some of the negative charges are seen at the ground also.
Yeah.
Ma'am, like how do you identify the negative charges?
Rishika, you never saw in a cloud? In a cloud, you can see plus, plus, minus, minus. You never saw with red color, blue color, yellow color?
No, ma'am, I never saw
Even
it.
no one saw, Rishika.
Ma'am, what? I didn't understand you.
Hmm.
I didn't understand you.
We cannot see with our eyes.
I know, ma'am, but how can we know that they sometimes fall down?
See, we are students, we are learning what scientists have proved that. So we are knowing that. Otherwise, you don't know what is the mechanism involved.
Okay.
Even the process why this is happening was not completely understood by the scientists also. Clear? Done? Okay.
Yes.
So positive charge is collected at the upper part, negative charge at the lower part. And some of the negative charge is also seen in the ground also, near the ground. Sorry, positive charge is seen near the ground also. So there is accumulation of positive charge near the ground also. So if you see clearly, if this is a cloud and this is a ground, okay, so in the cloud, positive charge is present at the top, negative charge at the bottom, okay, and some of the positive charge is also seen on the ground as well. So this is the ground.
Ma'am, like once the cloud is formed and it comes down in the like during rain,
Mm-hmm.
and after that it means that once the rain is
See,
coming,
when
the
water is coming and air going up, when this phenomenon, like when it is happening vigorously, so that's an electric field is generated. Accumulation of charges happen when this movement of water to the up and air to the upward and water to the downward is happening. So this phenomenon is happening there.
okay, ma'am.
Okay. So now, so when the if the accumulation of charges, if the charges are accumulated, if more charges are accumulated once, if it become large, so the air which is normally, what is air? Can it carry electricity? Is it a poor conductor or good conductor of electricity? What do you say, students?
Ma'am, poor conductor.
Yeah, it is a poor conductor of electricity. Okay, so it cannot resist the flow further. So because of that, the negative charges and these negative charges and positive charges, they get meet. So they meet together, that producing a streaks of light and a sound. Okay, if large number of charges being accumulated and whatever the air which is present here, as it is poor conductor of electricity, it does not resist the flow further. So the plus and minus charges combine. So that leads to the lightning. So you can see lightning is happening this way. Okay, so you can write that point. So when the magnitude of accumulated charges becomes very large, the air which is normally, so write down till here, then we can move on. What are you watching, Rohini?
No, nothing.
You're writing?
Yes, ma'am.
Seems you're browsing something.
I'm like, once you complete this, then I will start with that.
Okay. Done? So the air which is normally poor conductor of electricity is no longer able to resist the flow. Thus, negative charge meet with positive charge. Meets with positive charge, producing streaks of bright light and sound. Okay. So we see these particular streaks that is called as lightning. So we see streaks as lightning. Okay. So we mentioned here two terms. What are the two terms, students? One is light is produced, another one is sound is produced, right? So the light whichever is produced is called as lightning. It is called as lightning. What about the sound? Sound is called as thunder. Okay. And it was first discovered by Benjamin, and he called this particular process as electric discharge. Okay, it was first discovered by Benjamin Franklin. He mentioned lightning as electric discharge. Lightning was electric discharge. He told that lightning is an electric discharge. So understand what is the mechanism involved in lightning, students?
Ma'am, can you write the definition of electric discharge?
Yeah. I'll write in next slide. What is meaning of discharge? So we can say that electric discharge is nothing but the flow of electric current through a medium. So what type of medium it is? What type of medium? Like any non-conductive medium. Like example, you can take air. Okay. So the flow of electric current or electric charge through a normally non-conductive medium called air is called electric discharge.
Can you repeat the statement, ma'am?
Yeah, I'll write. So first write down this. Clear? So what is electric discharge? It is nothing but flow of electric charge through a non-conductive medium like air. So if you consider the example, what is happening, you can see the diagram. This is the cloud. So in that, positive charge is accumulated at the top, negative charge at the bottom. And here on the ground, you can see a positive charge is there on the ground. Okay. So here the air moves upward, air current moves upward, and air current also comes down. So air current moves downward. So what is happening? So lightning. So lightning can takes place. Okay, again, this lightning, again, we can classify further like there is lightning possible between cloud to cloud and a cloud to air and then cloud to ground. So that also I'll draw the diagram. And you can write if air is moving upward, water droplet move downward. Water droplets move downward.
Ma'am, like here, if once the cloud in the form of water droplets, it is moving down means there is no more cloud over there. Like the cloud itself is coming down. So where do these charges get accumulated?
See, in the cloud, water droplets are in the form of ice. So we can't say that cloud is a water.
Ma'am, but then the cloud is coming to the earth in the form of water. So like if the water is coming, the cloud is not there anymore.
No, see, air is moving and water is coming down. Both are happening simultaneously. As both are happening simultaneously, the electric field is created there, which is leading to the deposition of the charges.
Ma'am, where do these charges get deposited at? In the cloud, right?
Yeah, within the cloud.
So within the cloud, there is nothing remaining. The water has already come down. So what else is remaining in the cloud?
Again, that water is coming up in the form of air current.
So again, the cloud is being filled with
See,
the
these
air.
are happening simultaneously. These are happening simultaneously so that charges are created. If this is going up, means this is coming down. That's what the particles in it are getting collided with oneself.
Ma'am, so like once the air current is moving upwards, the
Hmm.
water inside just comes down. So that's how the cloud is.
Yeah, so there are particles in the air as well as there are particles in the water, which is the ice form, solid form. So that particles are getting collided and electrons are getting exchanged in between them, which is leading to the generation of electric charge.
Can you explain again?
See, let's say a particle is there. A particle will be having plus and minus in it, proton and electron, let's say. Okay. So these electrons are getting transferred. If electrons are getting transferred, means this particle is left with plus charge and this with minus charge. That's what plus and minus are getting separated here because of the collisions, because of the electrons are getting transferred. Understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So next we can
Ma'am,
see that, yeah.
so like here there are charges in the cloud, so there is no more like water in the cloud.
Yeah, there are water.
Ma'am, but then that water is coming down in the form of rain, right?
Yeah, it will like, yeah, it happens entire from the beginning. When it is happening, it is not happening like continuously the lightning phenomenon. When it is raining, it doesn't happen continuously.
Yes, ma'am.
So if lightning is happening between the, so it can happen between two clouds. So in this way, and it can happen in between cloud to air, and it can happen with cloud to the ground. So you can see cloud to air lightning.
So
Ma'am,
here, ma'am, the negative charges get attracted and that causes lightning.
Yeah, in between plus and minus charge.
ma'am, so that's why when we see sometimes lightning was blocked by a cloud in middle so that it won't touch the ground, right?
No, it will touch the ground. Okay, you're talking about
Like,
cloud to cloud lightning, yeah.
yeah.
And it is cloud to ground lightning.
Ma'am, if the cloud hits another cloud with its lightning, then won't the lightning again come to the ground by the other cloud which has been hit?
I didn't understand your question and your voice is breaking.
I'll text you.
Hmm.
Ma'am, there are charges present always, right? So the lightning also needs to be
No,
occurred always.
not always. It happens only during rainfall.
Ma'am, you mean that the cloud is filled with charges only during rain?
Yeah, because when it is raining, when both the things are happening, that is when these both are happening, then only the charges accumulate. Then only lightning happen. Lightning doesn't happen every time. So
Okay.
in between clouds, you can say cloud to cloud lightning is intercloud. In between two clouds is intercloud. And within the cloud also you can see sometimes. So this is within the cloud. So it is called intra-cloud. So there are like many terms we can use. One is cloud to cloud lightning. You can see cloud to air lightning, cloud to ground lightning. And in between the two clouds is nothing but intercloud lightning. Within the cloud is intra-cloud lightning. And this is cloud to ground lightning. So what steps we follow to prevent from lightning? So generally we will stand in certain shelter places under the tree, in a place, in a house. Okay. Yes or no? And in the house also, we avoid contact with telephone and electric wires. We avoid bathing and unplug electrical appliances. Done?
Ma'am, I'm still writing.
Ma'am, during lightning and all, in some areas we can see blasting of the generators or blasting of
Yeah,
transformers.
that's what we
Is there
have
any
to.
reason behind?
Yeah, that is due to the current only, due to the discharge of the charges. It may leads to earthing sometimes. So it is due to the attraction mainly. So when we building when a building is constructed, inside what we use, don't we use metal rods?
Yes, ma'am.
So those are good conductors of electricity or not?
Yes, ma'am, that we conduct.
Yeah, so that allow direct passage. So that can attract. Okay?
So they attract lightning.
Yeah.
Ma'am, and then what leads to the blasting of those kind of things, like transformers or sometimes
Yeah, that's
bulbs?
what I'm telling. Because of the charges accumulation, more amount of charges, because of the reaction with the charges within the whatever the lightning, the charges which it is bringing, that charges and that particular object charges. So there would be like strong repulsion between them. Because of that, there would be blast.
Can it
So
be like,
generally on the buildings, lightning conductors are used to protect from lightning.
ma'am, you mean like in transformers and all, when it is being hit by lightning, can there be like uh, electricity overload or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, let me know if you have any questions, students. We can wind up
Ma'am,
session
I
for today.
texted you.
I didn't understand what do you mean, Rishika?
Ma'am, like when a cloud passes its lightning towards another cloud, will the cloud passes the same
See,
lightning towards the ground?
cloud is not a living being. One more thing. These are like natural phenomenon which are happening due to the changes, okay, in the
And
environment.
okay,
Okay, if
and
the
one more
cloud
thing,
come in,
if
if the
the
cloud come
cloud,
in contact with another cloud, then the lightning of cloud in between cloud is happening. Otherwise, so it is like not natural that one cloud has to do lightning with other cloud as well as with the ground. It is not like that.
okay, but if the cloud hits it, next time would be able to produce the lightning by its
That's
own.
what I'm telling. That's what I'm telling. It is a natural phenomenon. It depends on how what it is coming in contact with. If it come in contact with the cloud, it may give like cloud to cloud lightning. With the surrounding, with the ground, it gives cloud to ground lightning. It's
Okay.
not like every cloud has certain target, like it has to give this, it has to do this. There is no such thing.
Okay.
Okay? Understand now?
Thank you.
Ma'am,
Yeah. Yeah, Rohini.
ma'am, you said that some positive charges get collected on the ground, right? Are there
Mhm.
any negative charges also on the ground?
No, what do you mean by earthing? Have you ever heard the term earthing? That we can discuss in the next class about earthing, all these terms.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, still we have to complete this. Lightning is not yet completed. Still we discuss few more points in the next class. Okay, any questions or we can end session for today?
No questions.
Okay, see you guys. See you in the next class.
See you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye.